Hey guys, it's me again, and again, my book, my favorite book. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. You know what I mean? This book created who I am. You know what I mean? This book created like my personality, my mentality, my heart, my everything. You know what I mean? So, this book changed me a lot, guys, to be honest with you. So, Surah al-Nasr. Today we're gonna explain Surah al-Nasr. Nasr means win. You know what I mean? So, basically, God saying in this surah that إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. That means if, like I tell you this, guys, I tell you this. You don't know, but me and God, we are communicated. We are communicated. We communicate, but you don't know. I don't know if you know that. You know what I mean? Like, He tells me a lot of things by the Quran, and He tells me a lot of things in my dream, and He tells me a lot of things. Like, He have a lot of ways to tell me a lot of things. So He communicates with me, and I communicate with Him. We talk. You know what I mean? Even today, all the angels, there is like he used quantity of the angels there in earth. He used quantity of the angels there in earth. And why they are in earth? Because I requested more military. You know what I mean? I wanted all every people to see the majesty. I wanted them to see the greatness of God. You know what I mean? So we communicate, and He said, وَيَوْمَ تَشَقَّقُ السَّمَاءُ بِالْغَمَامِ وَنُزِّلَ الْمَلَائِكَةُ تَنزِيلًا. That means the angels will come down. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, we communicate, me and God. You know what I mean? So God knows that I wanted the world to be ruled by under His command. So it's not under my command, under His command. So basically, I want to go to God and be like, Lord, yeah, give us constitution and give us rules and give us everything. You know what I mean? That's what I want to say when I see Him, when I'm with Him. So basically, because of that, God talks to me and answer me in this surah al-Nasr. You know what I mean? He said, إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. That means it will come. God win and will open every heart, every house, every brain, everywhere for you, or for God. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, like I'm just associate. I'm just a soldier. You know what I mean? I follow orders and I apply it. You know what I mean? If you think that I can forgive you, or I can get you in the hell, or I can get you in the heaven, that's wrong. Don't think like that. I cannot get you in the hell or in the heaven. You know what I mean? I'm just a soldier. You know what I mean? So He said, the fatih means like the open of everything. You know what I mean? So وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا. That means you will see the people will accept the law of God in a huge quantity. So listen, look at it this way. You know what I mean? إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. If the win of God and the open heart, like that means like my message will reach everybody's heart. You know what I mean? That means my message will reach everybody's heart. You know what I mean? So then, وَلَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا, and the people will accept God's law, because that's my message. My message, all my message, like this 10 years, all I was talking about was let's not make the devil rule us, and let's make God rule us, because the devil, he doesn't like us. You know what I mean? He's our number one enemy. He doesn't like us. And My message all these 10 years was, let's make God rule us, not the devil. And the people will be like, oh, the devil is easier, you know what I mean? Because in the devil, I can kill, I can drink, I can do whatever I want. And if I get away from the government, then nobody can know anything about it, you know what I mean? There is people like that, you know what I mean? I can do whatever I want and get away with that by if the government didn't know. So basically what I'm saying is, I'm saying like, I want God law to be applied in earth and everywhere I go. You know what I mean? So that this is communication between me and God. He knows what I want and I know what he is saying by sending this book to me. You know what I mean? So he said, God said, وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا. That means you will see the people entering God law, like accepting God law in a huge quantity. فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر. You know what I mean? إنه كان توابا. Okay. فسبح بحمد ربك, that's mean like thank God, like keep mentioning God and thanking God and thinking about God and stuff like that. واستغفر, that means like, I tell you this, I did bad thing, you know what I mean? I am the Antichrist, you know what I mean? And I did this, I played this role not because I love it, no, because God wanted like that, you know what I mean? I may have mistakes, I may have sins, but he said astaghfir. That means I didn't do well, you know what I mean? So, but he said فسبح بحمد ربك, that means thank your Lord, you know what I mean? And ask for forgiveness, you know what I mean? That means I didn't do well, you know what I mean? I didn't do well, and I tell you, I just did what I understand from God, you know what I mean? I read this book, all of it, couple times, maybe all of it, I read it a lot of times, maybe 10, 20, 30 times, I read it, all of it, you know what I mean? So, and when 2015, 2016, I recognized, I realized, and the people told me that I'm Muhammad, right away I took the mission, you know what I mean? So basically, like in the Quran, God mentioned a lot of times, test, you know what I mean? And that was inside my brain, you know what I mean? I was thinking about it, test. So basically, what I did was, I just applied the test, you know what I mean? Like, I know, like I said, Hamza, like, think about it, guys. God loves me so much. He loves me, you know what I mean? Because I'm loyal to him and I work for him and I will never gonna betray him, you know what I mean? And he knows my future and I'm not planning to betray him, you know what I mean? So, imagine that person. You can hear from inside him, number one. Number two, the devil is inside him. Number three, there is magic. He's possessed by magic. So, do you think God will do me that? Do you think God will do that to me? No, he will not. Basically, he is telling the people, do whatever you want to him. You know what I mean? Because those people, after 1 year, after 10 years, after 20 years, after 100 years, after a million years, they will turn against me. You know what I mean? That's the way I understand. When I read the Quran and they told me, you are Muhammad, I said, oh, okay, let's play our game. You know what I mean? That was my mentality, you know what I mean? Let's look at it this way, like Muhammad. Do you think Muhammad he deserve this life? Do you think, like, number one, like, God, he is brag and he proud of me, you know what I mean? Do you think he will do this to me? You know what I mean? You know, like think about it. You know what I mean? It's just a test. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a test. So basically, I did mistakes. Yes, I did mistakes because I'm not like God. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% accurate. You know what I mean? I did mistakes. So he said, فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. So that means God will forgive you, and He forgive. And in Surah Al-Fatih, He said, this is Surah al-nasr, and that surah is Surah Al-Fatih. Nasr means win, Fatih means open. You know what I mean? So basically, in Surah al-nasr, He said, in Surah al-nasr, He said, um, in Surah al-nasr, He said, فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. Then He answered me on Surah Al-Fatih, and He said, ليغفر الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر وليتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما. You know what I mean? So I've been forgiven. You know what I mean? But guys, I just what I was doing all these years and all this time is I'm just applying God like what I understand from the Quran. You know what I mean? Like I said, Muhammad, yeah, today they can do whatever they want to you. Yeah, you cannot even fight. Yes. No military. Yes. No, your tools intelligent. No tools. Yes. Do you think God will make that happen to you? So I assumed and took the mission. You know what I mean? Right away. So he said, فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. So you made little mistakes. So Adam made it A++. You know what I mean? But he said, ليغفر الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما in Surah Al-Fatih. So basically, this surah saying like that your mission will be completed. You know what I mean? So this surah saying that my mission is completed. So I complete the mission. You know what I mean? So my mission is completed. This surah saying like al-nasr. So mission is good, but you have little mistakes. You know what I mean? I have little mistakes. I cannot be accurate because God is, He's the accurate. I cannot be accurate. You know what I mean? So I have little mistakes. That's what He said. He said, فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. So God will forgive you, but you have little mistake. You know what I mean? So this surah tells us that that the mission is completed. You know what I mean? And I said in 2022, I said mission completed, mission completed, mission completed. Nobody believed me. You know what I mean? So this surah saying that the mission is completed. You know what I mean? So, and He said in Surah Al-Ahzab, إنا أرسلناك شاهدا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. So I don't have to punish somebody or to do anything like that. You know what I mean? I have just to make everything clear. You know. So that's all I want to say. This is Surah al-Nasr, the Win Surah. I hope you understand it very well, and see you in the next video, guys.